The Fairfax County Courthouse is a busy place this morning. A couple of high-profile proceedings going on inside, including a hearing for a husband and wife, attorneys who are accused of brutally stabbing two people in McLean. Police say Andrew and Alicia Schmuhl forced their way inside a home and repeatedly stabbed the 61-year-old couple who lived inside. Jennifer Dunn was standing by for us live at the courthouse this morning with details on that case. Good morning, Jen.
Dave, good morning. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I could say. We just walked out of the courthouse. The details that just came out in court are shocking. So you just mentioned the husband and wife, the lawyers, Alicia and Andrew Schmuhl. They've both been arrested, accused of attacking Alicia's ex-boss and his wife. Now, we've got their sort of before and after pictures. I'm going to go through what just happened in court. Basically, her attorney stood up and told the judge she was afraid of her husband. She had no idea what her husband was going to do when they drove to her ex-boss's house. She had no idea what he had done when he walked out. Well, then it was the Commonwealth Attorney's turn. And basically, he gave us more detail than we've had so far in this case. Bottom line, he says Schmuhl went to the door posed as a law enforcement officer. When the 61-year-old homeowner came to the door, Schmuhl used a taser and rendered him down to the ground. At that point, he put handcuffs around him. Then the victim's wife walked in. Schmuhl is then accused of putting her in handcuffs and taking her to the bathroom. He then describes what he called a torture session, where the 61-year-old man was stabbed repeatedly in the head, the neck, and the shoulders. The wife was stabbed repeatedly in the bathroom. He said that Schmuhl is a former military intelligence officer, that he had been wounded in combat, that he had been out of work for the last 2.5 years. He was also a lawyer by trade, and that his wife, Alicia Schmuhl, had recently been fired by the victim, the male in this case, who's a managing partner at an Arlington law firm, for poor performance at work. Now, her attorney goes up and says, listen, she didn't have anything to do with this. This all had to do with the husband. Well, the Commonwealth's attorney said, no, we've got her on tape buying a taser. Then she's also driving away from the scene, the sort of getaway that they described, saying that there was a police chase for 4 miles, and that when they stopped the car, they said Alicia was behind the wheel and that her husband was naked, wearing only a diaper, and that there was blood-soaked clothing, a blood-covered knife, a gun, and a taser in the back seat. They also say in Alicia's purse they found a hit list, also a shopping list that included blindfolds and handcuffs. There were members from the law firm in the courtroom who wanted to testify, but it wasn't that type of hearing. But the Commonwealth's attorney said they are fearful for their lives and she should not be let out on bond. The judge agreed. The motion was denied. We're going to have more on this bizarre, shocking case as we get it. Back to you, Dave.